Okay, so probably you might know that most of the countries in the world are basically very diverse in terms of ethnicity, language, and religion. And as a matter of fact, this diversity becomes a problem for some states when the society itself sees it as a threat, not as a value. And in such situation, you might, and especially when the majority population and minority groups have conflicting claims, you might end up in an ethnic violent conflict. And Kosovo is a quite illustrative case in this regard. Empirical evidence show also that territorial autonomy is, in fact, an effective conflict resolution mechanism in such divided societies. However, the existing research on territorial autonomy has two basic problems. First of all, is the fact that there is no general agreement on the concept itself. Including scholars, but also politicians have different opinions on what autonomy is, and quite often you can see this also in the public debates. People are discussing about autonomy, but they have a different understanding of the concept, and this is one of the main problems from the beginning when you try to implement such an idea. And the second basic problem is the fact that existing research on autonomy is based mostly in a handful of very well-known cases. And here comes our very special, unique project, because we try to basically answer to these two basic problems. And how we do this? We want to create a very comprehensive list of autonomy cases from all over the world. And we also want to focus on lesser known cases. And our intention is to make these cases, this collection of cases, available to both researchers and public in general on a specially designed, user-friendly website. From the methodological point of view, we want to combine case study and comparative analysis, and we also want to combine legal and political science approaches. In order to enhance the possibility of comparative analysis, the research team will explore each case by starting from a common structure. For each case, we will provide information, for example, regarding, or we'll analyze, for example, the legal basis of the autonomy. We will look into the relation between the central government and the autonomous region. We will analyze the division of competencies between the center and the region, and very important, we'll also look at the financial aspects of the autonomy. And another very special feature of our project is the fact that we want to focus not only in theory but also in practice. We are very much aware about the fact that an autonomy might look very good on paper but might be completely unfunctional in reality. It happens because, for example, a law is not implemented, or because, for example, the financial resources that are needed for such an arrangement are not available. And well, to sum up, I would say that this project could prove very helpful for academics, for scholars, because it might help them to clarify or to advance in this conceptualization of autonomy, but also to deepen understanding of the empirical phenomena. And it's also can be also very helpful for the policymakers, because it might help them in understanding what are the main problems when you try to design and implement such arrangement, and to avoid, let's say, shortcomings of such arrangements.